Greetings everybody, I am the Soviet Warlord, and in the game here I am actually collecting clips for the next Stakhanov's builds, which is a very nice topic to begin with. Before I go any further though, I'd like to say I have a guest with me.
Hello everyone, it's Shankies again.
Yes, those of you who watch my live streams will recognise Shanky's voice, or if you've been a long time subscriber of mine, you'll probably see her featured in some of my earlier videos. So yeah, one of the topics I want to go on is where's Stakhanov's builds? Because you guys haven't seen one in a while, and I do apologise for that.
We want more. We want more.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people are like, do this build, do this build, do this build. Well, yes, I say yes to all of you. I will be doing all of the builds that you so desire. I will do, believe me. The only reason I haven't yet is because, well, there's a couple of things.
You're lazy.
I'll probably say 10% of the reasons me being lazy, yes. Everyone's lazy from time to time, even you.
Yeah,
But,
like that.
well, one of the reasons is I'm doing really well at work at the moment, and I've sort of devoted quite a bit of resources to work, because those of you who follow me know that I work in retail. Obviously I'm not going to say where, because, you know, stalker alert. So, yeah, I've been doing really well at my job. I've been getting some additional training. I'm potentially up for, you know, being promoted, if you want to look at it that way. So I've been devoting quite a lot of resources to that. But I've gone through the phase of, you know, really impressing, you know, devoting all your time to the online resources and all that. So I'm kind of getting more time to play games. Second of all, well, Stakhanov's builds is making a return. I'm putting out an episode today. I just haven't really got round to it lately, as I just explained. And yeah, that's the big reason. There are a couple of others. I've been on holiday with Shankies here.
It was wonderful.
It was our first anniversary just passed, so I was away for a while. I treated her to a hotel.
A duck.
A giant fluffy duck, yes. I won it on an arcade. Well, one of those hook the duck stalls. You know, you sort of hook a duck and it's got a number on the bottom. You total up the numbers. I would have got a duck that was about 4 times bigger than the one that she actually got, but I ran out of credits. So, but yeah, I treated her to a seafront hotel and stayed near a theme park. We had a great time, and gave her a surprise, but that's for another video.
Well, technically I've already done it, haven't I?
Yes, exactly, yes. If you want to see the details on that, then Shankies does stuff like that on her channel. She's more of a vlogger and a blogger and all that. Whereas I'm just gaming with a little bit of my life mixed in. So if you want to see like someone's life and all that, Shankies is definitely the person you should watch. So yeah, been on holiday, stuff at work, and also the Steam Summer Sale. I've actually played a few other games. One that Shanky's actually got me addicted to is Plague Inc. I love that game, I really do. I've killed humanity about 140 times on that game now.
No, you haven't, don't lie.
I got the PC version, didn't I?
Yeah, but I doubt it's 104 times.
Well, if you combine the mobile version and all that.
Oh, okay. We'll include the mobile version with it too.
Yeah, I mean, that's really fun. Like, the possibilities to that are endless. I'm starting to figure out ways to do it quicker and quicker. I did it in 390 days at one point.
Yeah, there's this guy on the high school lead has done it in 19 days. I'm like, how the hell did he manage to do that?
I haven't a clue. So, as you guys have probably noticed as well, if you watch the live streams, which I do admit I've neglected for about a week, mainly because of my internet restrictions for uploads, which are steadily being lifted. I'm in the process of getting them lifted. If you noticed, I've been doing some really big challenge runs with myself, Lestat, and a couple of the viewers. Did Blockcat was with us, Ironsig, all of the regulars. Haven't seen anything from Onyx Alchemist in a while though. I wonder what he's been up to. But we're doing challenge runs. We did 150 waves on the map you're seeing right here on Romula. The ultimate goal is to do 1,000 waves. So we've been doing some dry runs, you know, seeing how they scale. There's a couple of stages which get really difficult with their scaling. And also it's kind of on hold because the new Ospreys which have come out. The video you're seeing here is during the patch, well, after the patch has just come out, which has removed them from defense, but it's only temporary. They are going to make a return, so we need to figure out a way to work around them, which is going to take a bit of time. And also we've got the new Juggernaut coming out, so that might, you know, it might throw a spanner in the works depending on how it's programmed. But hey, one can hope. One can hope.
Why does the Juggernaut remind me of something from The Simpsons?
I don't know. I'm not that familiar with The Simpsons. Obviously I watch it, it's quite funny, but I'm not that familiar with it. But
yeah, it just reminds me something with Juggernaut. It reminds me of The Simpsons, and it was part of an episode, and now I forgot it. Which is quite stupid.
No, that's the story with me. Well, why I've been a little bit less active than arguably I should. I have got quite a few mails from people wanting some builds though, and true to my word, I've replied to all of them that I know of. I'm sure maybe one or two got, you know, lost in my Gmail or something like that, but as far as I know, I've answered every message which has come in, ones that I feel as though I can answer. And I will continue to do so. I mean, I'm not someone who alienates people. You can add me in game as well. My name's Stakhanov, which I say live streams. I do prefer to stream live because then I can interact with you guys a lot more. I can ask you in real time what you want to see, and I can demonstrate things. It's just easier. But for guides and stuff that lasts, guides all on here. And also the problem with guides is because the game is changing every week. Sometimes a patch might come out and a guide will become null and void or not as accurate as it should be, and then I get a lot of angry people telling me that I'm stupid, or, you know, they're like, oh, this doesn't work anymore, you're retarded, and I'm like, look at the date of the video, like, so much hatred just because I didn't read the date of the video. But no, if there is a guide that I believe is completely null and void, like, I don't know, if the Lato Prime goes from slash damage and suddenly they quadruple the puncture damage and reduce the slash to 0 or something, then I feel as though the guide I did is null and void, then by all means I'm going to go back and redo it. So don't you worry
about it. Back and redo.
Yes, go back and redo. So don't worry about that. My final question is, what do you guys want to see from me in the future? I'm really into challenge runs at the moment. So I've been doing some dry runs, both solo and with a couple of my viewers, to see, you know, how far we can push defense waves. Survival, not really my speciality, but I can try. I was going to do the event. I actually did the event that just came out. Oh, what was the name? Breeding Grounds, that's it. You only had to get 48 points for the fire mods. I got 131 points, I think. Yes.
You think?
Yeah, I believe it's either 131 or 127, depending on whether my progress saved. That was really challenging. I really liked that event. Like, it was a challenge, and you don't get too much challenge in this game, especially for someone like me who has everything. And the final reason I haven't really been that active is because I've been doing the groundwork for my guides. As you guys know, all of my guides feature unbelievable amounts of formers, which a lot of people object to. But you can make the same builds as me without the number of formers. You just won't be able to make it to the full potential. But the groundwork for it is there. And I have been working on every weapon in the game to try and get 5 or 6 formers on them before I make a guide. And I feel the more head start I can make on all of these videos, the easier it is for me to produce the guide for them.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
So yeah, Shankies hasn't really got much of a word in here, but those are my reasonings. I'm only got about 15 secondary weapons left, and I don't know, about 25 melee weapons, and then I'll have 5 formers on everything in the game. I've even got 5 formers on the Sweeper Sentinel gun. That'll be a fun one to make. So yeah, that's my story. I will be making more Stakhanov's builds in this week. I aim to get at least 3 videos out a week, whether it's guides or live stream highlights or I don't know. But I'm definitely going to put a lot of time into this now.
You sure on that?
Absolutely fucking sure.
You sure we're not going to see you off from YouTube for like 6 months?
I'm absolutely sure. Like I say, work usually takes precedence over YouTube, and really it should. I mean, I don't do YouTube professionally. I mean, my profession is working in retail, so yeah, that comes first because I need to pay the bills, and also it means I get more platinum, so I can actually get guns to show you guys. Because money equals platinum, so yeah. So rest assured, Stakhanov's builds going to be continuing, challenge runs continuing, live stream highlights coming out. I've got some good juicy ones from the last couple of live streams I've done, and yeah.
Yay!
So without further ado, I shall leave you guys to it and enjoy the Stakhanov's builds coming out. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but it is an explosive surprise coming out.
Is that the clue? Explosive.
Yes, the weapon I'm reviewing is an explosive weapon. So look out for that, guys. I will see you later. Peace out.
Bye.
Peace out.